Well, everyone, my neighbors brought over like 400 and some that they got from a bar the other day, and it's full. As far as I'm going to get it, that's as much as I'm going to get it. I can see a little gap over there, but I'm running into a problem. When I was putting them down in top, up in the hole, it's bowing out over there. It came out of the channel that I have rabbited in there for accept the thing. So what I could do is I'm going to count these. So let me know, how many do you think are in here? There's about, what, 8 years worth? Not all of them are for me. Probably about 500 aren't for me, but yeah. I could redo this, put a little strip, or take this out, and I have some real thick plate glass that my neighbor Giles gave me that I was going to carve. But I could put it in here instead of this thing. And that'll, I mean, this is fine here on this side, but that's just like a big thing. So how many do you think are in there? Man, I got everything. I got some Blue Moon, Amstel Light. These are Mickey's. A lot of Blue Moon, Sierra Nevada. I got a lot of Guinness Extra Stout. As a matter of fact, that was the last one I actually put in there. Killian's, Superbuck, Founders, Banquet, which is Coors, Michelob Amberbrock. I don't know what that guy is. Some of them actually are in there are only one bottle cap of that brand. I don't know what that is, but yeah, there. What's that say? What's that say? An honest day's work might take days. All right, there's another one. What's that? Only brewed with high country barley. All right, there's Bell's Brewing. Okay, make your guess, man. Let's start counting. Oh my God. Oh my God. I bet you it weighs 40 pounds. Woo! This is gonna smell pretty bad. All right, I got the 16-gallon tote. The neighbors brought me some records. On my other channel, I post up records and stuff, and some of them I couldn't use, but this is what they put them in. So I'm going to use this temporarily until I get the records back to them. And I have a little counter. You know, I'll use this to count. I got to reset it now. All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I guess just open up the bottom, and there's a little door that I think it's going to fall apart. Oh, God. Yeah, that side fell out a little bit. There it is. One of 2015. Okay, so it's 2023, January 2023, so that's 6 years, no, it's 24, 2024. That's 8 years, 10 years. Let's open this up. Ready? What's the first one? Dos Equis. All right. So I'll just keep counting. Ooh, I got two on there already. What the heck? I'll just keep counting and just slide them in there. And let's get going. All right, what I'm doing now is my clicker thing. I don't like it. So what I'm doing, I'm counting them out by tens. And when I just did 100. And when I do 100, I put it in there. And I put one in there for every 100. So I'm counting out 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Then when I get 100, I dump it in there and I put one in there. That already counted. Put one in there. So there you go. All right, folks, we're all done. That's all in the tote. And I have those. And then here's what happened with it. You can see it came out of that on this side of the track. And it's supposed to go up into that groove, and it came out. I could fix all that. That's no problem. I didn't count these. These are corks. These are Ommegang things. It took just over 3.5 hours. I had a tab. I had a Nerf ball in there. I got some other statistics I'm going to give you a count on, so you're gonna have to hold off on that for now. I came pretty close at my count, so let's do some other stuff and I'll get back with you. Now what I want to do is separate each one. Which one do I have the most of? And then the next one down, next one down, next one down. I got some containers, I'll put them in, separate them all. So this is going to take some time. And Sierra Nevada has a couple different caps for different beers, but I'm just going to lump them all into one. So let's get on with it. That's going to take some time. All right, I got all this sorted out. I got different containers for Guinness and Sierra Nevada, Heineken, Great Lakes and stuff. And that one's been already sorted. This one has a bunch of miscellaneous. Budweiser, New Belgium, Yuengling, Moosehead. I'm going to still have to sort that. That's Founders. And this is all I got. And this, you know, when I fill these up, I put them in these bags. And this is 4 hours and 18 minutes in. So I still got a ways to go. Let's keep cruising. All right, I got everything separated into different bags and stuff. And just a few honorable mentions that these are ones that I didn't have a ton of, but then again, I did have some and I could have put them in, but now I was like, nah. Stone Container, Stella Artois, Artois, whatever, Bass, Flying Dog, Columbus Brewing, Thirsty Dog, oh, Columbus Brewing again. Let's throw them over there. Killian's, Kugels, Southern Tier, Penn Brewing, and Red Stripe, and Magic Hat. I had one of my favorite, St. Pauli Girl Special Dark. Zipper, I remember doing a video way back when with Bob. That was my only video I've done with him, with the beer. Session, is that Banquet? What is that? I don't know what that is. I got a Bud Light in there. The Viru is a pretty cool bottle. Lowenbrau, I got a couple, I don't know if my finger. I got a couple Lowenbrau. And Miller High Life, apparently I had a 5-pack of that. And then there was another beer I had a 6-pack of, or I bought a 12-pack of, here it is. Busch Signature, I got 12 of them. So obviously I had so everything else, I have to count them. And we will see which one I have the most. We'll go from least to most. And there's the leftovers over in there. I don't have enough of to really, you know, Spaten, Kugels, is Sweetwater Brewing, and, you know, just Bira Peroni. I have a couple Carlsbergs, you know, just Market Garden Brewery. I didn't have enough of them to put them in the video, so I wasn't going to waste my time. I don't know what that one is. I have Mickey's. I had Mickey's. I like Mickey's because they got the things on the caps too. Like Lion's Head. I did save my Lion's Head. Lion's Head. Yeah, you got a little saying thing in there. You got to read that thing. It's like a little saying thing. Abita, Virgil's. This is actual pop. Bira Moretti. Doot. That's Hitchhiker Brewing, I think it is. Superbock. I got that. You know, Rogue. It's got a bunch of just odds and ends in here. So let's get on back to counting all the other ones. So far, I've been doing it for about 6 hours, sorting them all. So let's get back up to doing that. So here we are. I'm finally done with everything, and I'll tell you everything. And I got a couple just stats on it. And what I did was I went through and I was like, well, how many am I going to have? I just guessed on which beers I've had the most. And I just started putting them in different containers. I already showed you that. And there were a lot of them that only had single cans, or like, Miller. I think Miller High Life. I think it had a 6-pack in there. That was it, and I was like, that's not really worth it. So in the tote, it was 47 pounds. So you could probably say 46, 45 pounds of just caps. And how many did I have total? I wrote about it. I took a guess, and I said 12,000. And it's funny because it was 11,950. I was that freaking 50 off. That's crazy. So now what I want to do is go from the least to the most. And I got 25 different beers, from Coors Light to Goose Island to Guinness to Dos Equis to Yuengling, New Belgium, Moosehead, Busch Light, all this stuff, Corona. And I got, the least I had was 86, and it was, some of these make a cap for all their different beers. Like Great Lakes, they have different beers, but they always use the same cap. Some of them I did do, like Busch and Busch Light, I could put them together. Bud and Bud Light, I separated them. But this is before they went woke, so Goose Island at 86. The next one was Michelob. I had a bunch of them. It was 87, one more up. And then Beck's had a dark regular Sapphire, and one Oktoberfest. It was 93. And then at 107 was Dogfish Head. I like Dogfish Head. I don't know why I didn't have more of those. 162 was Miller Lite. Then 167 was Coors. Then 171 was Lion's Head. I like Lion's Head because they got the little goofy things on the inside of the cap, but the cans don't. The cans don't have it. So those 171 at Lion's Head. 175 is New Belgium. Then 176 is Moosehead. Then 188 is Busch and Busch Light. No, Busch. 191 is Great Lakes. 194 is Budweiser. 201 is Blue Moon. I do like Blue Moon. 211 is Corona. You think I'm going to do this without drinking a beer? I got this beer at Beer. I got a case of it for $40.99 plus tax, and it is very, very good. I like it better than Birra Moretti, the Peroni, but there is an Italian beer out there. I got it Aldi's. It was Seminarato or something like that. It's very good. Anyways, where'd I leave off at? I'll do Blue Moon. Wait, hold on. This is, I give it an A+. Anyway. Okay, Blue Moon at a 201. 211 is Corona. 226 is Founders. 253 is St. Pauli's Girl, the lager. I had one cap with Special Dark, and that's my favorite beer, and I can't find it anywhere. And it took 9 years to fill that up. So it's a lot of beer. I'm not counting the cans. I saved the tabs off the cans, so that's a lot there too. Okay, I said 253 was St. Pauli's Girl. 264 is Rolling Rock. Wow. 168 is Coors Light. 307 is Dos Equis. 340 is Yuengling. 359 is Bud Light. 391 is Heineken. I do like my Heineken. 489 is Sam Adams. And here we got a big jump here. 695 is Sierra Nevada. I do like Sierra Nevada, but I like Founders more. Anyways, Founders All Day IPA. And the last one is 1,611 is Guinness. A lot of Guinness in there. So that's basically my favorite beer too, right there. My favorite beers are Guinness Extra Stout or Draft, whatever. And then Founders All Day IPA. And then St. Pauli's Girl Special Dark. There you go. 11,950. It took about 5 hours, about 5.5, 5 hours to count them all. So there you go, folks. A lot of wasted time. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that one that popped out of the side, and I'm gonna put them back in there, I guess, or I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. So I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.